The Furtim Seductor, Latin for stealth deceiver, is an entity of unknown gender, species, age, or origin. Its physical characteristics can be just anything, but its main characteristics are a humanoid form with pitch black skin, blood-red eyes, and a traumatizing smile. Reports say that the Furtim Seductor can take on the form of its victim's loved ones, thus gaining trust from its victim. It will even speak the victim's main language, though its main language is Latin. Eventually, it will lead its victim to an unknown place where the two can be alone. When the Furtim Seductor reveals itself, it will cover the victim's eyes and revert to its natural form. It will always be 2 feet taller than the victim, regardless of how tall the victim is. It will never have more than 2 victims. How it takes on forms is unknown, and how it kills its victims is also unknown. The Furtim Seductor causes photo and video distortion while in its natural form, making it hard to take photos and videos of it. A CNN reporter interviewed some people who were fortunate enough to escape the Furtim Seductor. I was with my girlfriend Julie one day. For the past 3 days, her eyes were slightly red, which I thought was because of her allergies or tiredness. She told me to come to the woods with her. I asked her why. She said she wanted some alone time with me. I went along with her, and when we were pretty far in the woods, she put her hands over my eyes, and when she removed it, it wasn't her anymore. It was a pitch black figure, with red soul-piercing eyes and sharp teeth, that showed off a horrifying smile. I ran and told my parents what happened. I saw Julie again. She says that she was in some weird limbo ever since the 3 days started. I was with my brother the other day. He wanted me to go fishing with him, so I went. We went really far into the lake, and it was pretty foggy. I saw his slightly red eyes and asked if he had allergies. He said no. Then he covered my eyes. After 3 seconds, he uncovered them, and there it was, the Furtim Seductor. I jumped out of the boat and swam to the shore. I got in my car and drove away as fast as possible. My sister and I were going to the park for a walk. For 3 days I noticed her eyes were slightly red. I assumed it was just allergies. It was during the spring. She told me to go to the bathroom with her, so I went. No one else was in there, so she covered my eyes. Then when she removed them, I saw a human with pitch black skin, a menacing smile, and rose-red eyes. When I went out to my husband, I brought him some lemonade. He looked tired because his eyes were slightly red. He then put his hand over my eyes, and after about 2 seconds, I saw a really dark man, about 2 feet taller than me, with a really creepy smile and scary red eyes. So far, the interviewed people stated slightly red eyes, which might be a good caution sign. If the victim is 6 or younger, the Furtim Seductor will just torment the victim until the victim gives up and is taken. My daughter Anna, who was 4, was gone one night. My wife Jennifer and I called the police. They investigated her room and found a drawing. The police found the Furtim Seductor's image on the drawing as the interviews described. It is highly advised that if someone has slightly red eyes, then they should leave that person alone, because it could be the Furtim Seductor, and it is also advised that adults keep a watchful eye out on young ones. The first sighting of the Furtim Seductor was in Latium, Italy, where Latin is mostly spoken. Italians which live in Latium claim that they saw it, which was the first time ever that the Furtim Seductor was reported. They also claim that before it kills its victim, it will say, "Animam tuam, arid in oblivion."